spoke about. So I each month identify an organization doing work that is similar to the mission of the March or aligned with the mission of the March, and then donate the royalties to that organization. So it's about $5 per book for the paper version. And so it's not, huge amounts of money, but it's one way to contribute to different organizations. So March, our recipient was the National Organization for Women Foundation. April was Postcards to Voters. May, we're donating royalties to Sister District, who I know was on the podcast a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And then in June for Pride, I'm looking to donate the royalties to the Biden Foundation, which just announced a really exciting partnership with YMCAs of North America. So I think it's an interesting way to kind of think about different people and organizations doing work that is continuing the message and the ethos of the March. I think there are a lot of ways that this could have been done. I could have just picked one organization, but I couldn't settle on one because there are so many amazing organizations doing this work. So I decided that monthly I would just identify a new organization and whatever was sold that month, donate the royalties to that group.
That's excellent. And yeah, I wouldn't have been able to make a decision either. That's why we have 3 episodes a week on the podcast now, because I can't stop myself from saying, these are all such cool things I want to talk about.
Yeah, I would say that that's been a really interesting learning, too, is going through this process about kind of all of the other people who had these grassroots ideas that kind of came out of this whole 2016 election or Women's March, and whether it be other authors or Tony at Postcards to Voters or just kind of people channeling their energy in different ways to help our democracy and help the people of our country. And I think that it's really been fascinating on that front as well. Or starting a podcast.
All right. So the book is called Women Who March, and it's available on Amazon. And we will put the link to the Amazon page on our website and in our show notes. So if you're hearing this, you'll be able to find it and check it out yourself. And it really is just a beautiful book. And I think it's a really nice memento for those of us who were there. And, I really think, frankly, even people who maybe don't have their own kids, but, have nieces and nephews who stop by or anything, it's just a nice book to have on hand.
Thank you so much for saying that. That really means a lot.
All right. Well, Adina, thank you so much. And I really enjoyed the book, and I hope everyone will check it out.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening to Two Broads Talking Politics. Our theme song is called Are You Listening? Off the album Elephant-Shaped Trees by the band Imunari, and we're using it with express permission of the band. Our logo and all original artwork is by Matthew Weflin and is done expressly for Two Broads Talking Politics. We can be found on our website at twobroadstalkingpolitics.com. You can reach us by email at twobroadstalkingpolitics@gmail.com, on Twitter at twobroadstalk, on Facebook and Instagram, and you can support us on patreon.com. You can find our podcast on Apple Podcast, Stitcher, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, and anywhere podcasts are found. If you are interested in advertising on Two Broads Talking Politics, please email us at twobroadstalkingpolitics@gmail.com.